is up, Goodman Nation? Let me put on my microphone. It is another glorious day in Birmingham, Alabama, and we are on the warpath to finish a house. So the Bessemer house is very close. Yesterday we saw the vanity that was destroyed. Thank you, Lowe's. You are not good. But then again, Home Depot does the same thing. But the Lowe's in this particular city next to my home is the worst. I leave so many negative Google reviews and I update it constantly because of how bad they always are. Their loaders are terrible. They don't help you. They just sit on their phones on the forklifts and they, yeah, so whatever. I digress. So anyway, we're returning the vanity right now. We're going to go get a new vanity. We've got to get a toilet seat because the toilet came with a broken toilet seat. And we've got, what's it called? The vents, the vent covers, register covers, whatever you want to call it. So we got those. I gotta get 6 of those. So it's gonna be like $5,000 for that. And then after that, I want to say, I'll probably will find a couple things to do over there. Just, kind of buttoning up everything. But that's pretty much it for that house. And then Roberto, we're gonna make a list. Roberto's gonna come through, do like a day of just doing like punch list stuff. So tomorrow I probably won't have anything. And what I might do is just go mow lawns again. Always mowing the lawn, huh? That's why I hate the South sometimes, just constantly mowing lawns. I do need to go spray the frat house for all the kudzu, because it's just kudzu over there all the time. So I need to get that taken care of. But anyway, so that's gonna go on. We've got what else? I think that's pretty much it. Martine and I are going under contract for the shotgun house right next door, the Bessemer house, the 1-bedroom one. So I'm gonna sell that one for about $20,000. I will literally make zero on that. Maybe I'll make like $1,500. So that's not zero, I guess. But the biggest thing is we're trying to get the treasure trove that is the 3-bedroom one. So hopefully this will all pan out and work out, which would be great. I have probably spent like 10 grand-ish or more on the Bessemer house. I'd probably say maybe more, I don't know. So that would put me all in at like 65, 60 something. And we're trying to sell it for 100. Is that gonna work? Probably not, but you know what? Beggars can be dreamers and choosers can be losers. So, tit for tat, it's whatever you want. Write that down. That goes into the book of sayings. So anyway, we're gonna go grab this stuff. We're gonna head over to Bessemer. Tam's gonna meet us over there because I gotta go over everything that I need her to clean, and also she needs a key because apparently the key to her house has progressively gotten a disease where it stops unlocking doors. So first it unlocked every door, then it only unlocked the security doors. Now it only unlocks one security door over the span of like 3 months. It's crazy how that happens, right? Anyway, so we're gonna keep going with that. I'll try to get some more filming in. I need to film some more for TikTok and Instagram, which that will never happen, but whatever. And we'll keep it going with this. So I will see you guys at the Bessemer house, where hopefully we'll have a vanity that isn't broken, and hopefully we'll be able to get this thing in. So I'll see you then. All right, so we're at the Bessemer house. Roberto is going to steal some of my blades, of course, because he does that. We got the vanity inside. It's not broken this time, so that's nice. Why is this not coming? There it is. One, and now I give up all of my blades to Roberto. Anyway, so we got that in. I'm gonna go ahead and glue down the top, so I'll bring you guys in for that part. Then we'll put the what's it called on there? I guess I'll put the faucet on first, and then I'll do all that, and then we'll have a operating. Let's see this. Put it in the trash. See?
Oh.
I know, it's a trash. Isn't that cool?
Oh.
The bird doesn't think that's cool. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, we'll get all that. There you go. There's your 4. Your 5.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Thank you.
All right, no worries. Anyway, so let's get inside. We'll get the faucet onto the top, then we'll put the top onto the vanity, then we'll get everything not plumbed up, everything, well, actually everything connected to the plumbing there, and then we'll have a nice operating vanity, and then we'll move on to other stuff. I got a cut for the one vent that's in there, and I got the toilet seat on already, so that's good. Then I'm going to go over to the warehouse, pick up some grout for Roberto to finish up all his stuff, and also there's something else I need to get. Oh yeah, the 1x12s for the shelves for each one of the closets. So I'm gonna go ahead and get those taken care of. But anyway, let's go and get this vanity done. All right, while we're at it, forgot to mention this part. So yesterday Roberto pointed out, he was like, hey, the floor in the living room, maybe I said this already, I don't know, but the floor in the living room, it looks nice, but we got like buckling going on here because Martine took off the quarter round and they butted it right up against the wall. So of course it expanded, and that's whatever. So now they're gonna have to come back, cut that, and then make sure the floor can actually like sit nice and not click, clack, click, clack, click, clack. So anyway, that's great. Anyway, Roberto's in the back getting the stuff off of for the tile. I'll show you guys that and show you guys the vanity going in. Okay, so vanity's in. I know it's so close to the tub, but that's how the other vanity was. We also have an air vent right there, or I would have just moved it over. Oh well. Roberto's getting all this stuff out for the tub so we can go ahead and grout that. I have to say, it's a better job than he normally does. And then toilet's in, barely. That needs to be cleaned. Lights look fine. So yeah, let me get the top going and then we'll get that installed and looking good. Alrighty, so when doing this, just go buy this tool. This tool is at Home Depot, not Harbor Freight. Rigid, it's like the 13 or 16-in-1 tool or something like that. It's for, you can get all the water lines out. It has like a little open cavity where you can put the water lines so you can actually twist this. This has been the greatest tool in plumbing that I've ever used. I know people would probably say the Pro Press would be, but Goodman doesn't have a Pro Press. Also, whenever you're buying faucets, do not buy the ones that have plastic ends because they are garbage. I accidentally bought this thinking that this was the one with the brass ends. This will still work. It's way easier to break and doesn't work as well. It's just over time. So good thing this is a flip because I would not be happy right now. But anyway, so we got that in. These two guys go on, and this great tool helps us tighten these things. So if this was underneath a sink, or you're underneath the sink, you can use this tool and it makes it so much easier. So you're not sitting there just like, using your hands, like reaching underneath and like you're not getting enough leverage, it's not getting tight enough. Like you can crank this thing down and get it tight. So anyway, let's keep going like this. Okay, use this thing, shove it up here, twist clockwise. Yes, my father taught me, don't say lefty loosey, righty tighty. It's counterclockwise or clockwise only. That's the only way you can speak. Speak to him any other way, he will hurt you or ground you or make you go clean your bedroom. Either one. All right. Tighten it up, both sides. And of course, remember this is plastic, so do not tighten too much. Another lesson I learned from my father. Like, is it plastic? Cool, then make sure you just tighten it where it's nice and snug. Don't go for broke on it. If it was brass, it's a different story. Yeah, that's pretty tight. And in the words of the great rednecks of this state, it'll hold till the cows come home. So that's done. Next thing we got is this drain, which I normally put on after we get this thing on. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the silicone on this baby, and then we're gonna go for it. All right, so the sink's in. It's connected to the plumbing, but this line right here is not long enough. So I gotta go get a 30-inch line. I think I have one at the warehouse. We're gonna go to the warehouse and get grout, as well as I'm gonna look for a mirror, which I'm pretty sure I have one there. A mirror, and then something else, which Roberto remembers every time that I go. I don't remember what it is. So we're gonna go head out and grab that stuff. We'll be right back. All right, so Roberto and I got back, got the water line. Should have worked, but now you see that I have a faucet in my hand. because like I said, it's this one actually. So this guy decided that once I tightened the cold water side, it would not work. So just completely like leaked everywhere. So I got to go get another one of these, but we're gonna get the ones with the brass on the end. So I'm gonna return that, do that, whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and get a closet rod in here. Another fun story was that Roberto decided to lock the door before we had the key. So now we have a broken window because we had to break into our own house. So that's been nice. So more work for us, but that's okay. So I'm gonna get a rod into this guy, and then also I'm gonna get that air vent out, put that air vent in, just so it looks nice and new, and then we'll go from there. So you guys can watch me do those things. Measured. That's what happens. So anyway, way too short, not gonna work. So we're gonna have to go get a 48-inch piece to go across there, which is fine. Not that big a deal. So I'm gonna get the vent done in the other room, and then I'm gonna call it quits for today. But for me, I'm not really gonna show it because it's just me buzzing and putting a vent in. But anyway, thanks you guys for watching. Tomorrow should be pretty much just me coming over here, cleaning up or fixing the last bits of things, and then Roberto doing a last touch-up day, and we should be done with this place. So hopefully that will occur. And then Sunday, Tam's supposed to come in here and get everything clean and looking really good and fresh. So that would be great. But anyway, it's been good, man. Thanks for watching today. I'll see you guys in the next one.
This is Goodman back with another.